real practical little step here, and the top 5 list. Say top 5 list. So those of you that are married, try this week. It might even take you a month to walk through this process. Those of you that are dating, you're considering getting married, put them to this test. But the top 5 list is really simple, and that is you make a list for your spouse of the top 5 things that they do or can do that cause you to respect them or to love them. Now, all the S's and C's are like, well, but they should know what makes me feel loved. You mean I have to tell him? Yes, you have to tell him. It's called communication. I don't care if you've been married for 30 years. Tell them. You know what? This really makes me feel special. This really makes me feel loved. I would like for you to do this for me. Now, it's got to be within reason. But I've done this a lot. And not one time have I ever seen a wife walk in with a list that said, I'd like for him to build the Taj Mahal in our backyard. It's really just that simple. I mean, if you do have respect and love for your spouse, try it. Try and engage in this. I don't care how good it is. Try it anyway. Some of you, life gets in the way. You got kids that you're wrangling. You got school that you're going through. You got jobs where you're not home. Maybe you're coming out of something that's bumpy. You can take the extra step and put this into practice, because what you're looking for is you want to love your wife, and wife, you want to show respect to your husband. And they will tell you. Now, here's some ground rules. You cannot use this list to beat each other up. You cannot say, if you loved me, then you'll do this. Well, I thought that's what we were doing. No, this is not obedience, right? Does God do that to you? Think about this. This is a reflection of our relationship with Christ, right? So Christ absolutely has expectations for you. There's a lot of things that are in his will. No sexual immorality, no drunkenness, no lasciviousness, all those things that he absolutely expects from you. Is he showing up and saying, you know what, if you love me, you would do this? No, what does he do? He reminds you of his love for you. So this list cannot be if you, then you. It's because you should, or you will. Now, some of you are going to do this. Some of you are going to get 2 or 3 on the list. And you're going to be like, that's all I want. I'm just very easy to please. Try to get 5, because trust me, the men need more options. Are you with me? And it doesn't mean that you got to do all 5 every day, all day. I don't know what frequency is. I'm not going to try and make some kind of thing up. I'm not going to say, well, you only need to do number 2, 6 times a year. I don't really know what that looks like. You have to figure out what that looks like. But also pay attention. So you're not using this list to beat each other up. You're not using this list to hold something against each other. And you're not sitting back there going, I hadn't seen number 3 in a while. You got to communicate.